Hello, welcome back to the workshop, and today we are looking at Rapido Trains UK brand new Great Western Railway 1500 class pannier tank. So Mike, this is a model that I know loads and loads of Western enthusiasts have been waiting for years. The 1500 class. It looks exquisite, doesn't it?
It does. It's a really chunky little locomotive thing. I mean, the only one, obviously, you and I have had contact with is the one at Severn Valley Railway, 1501. But that's had a pretty long lifespan in preservation. Actually, it spent more time in preservation than it did in BR service.
Sounds like most of the 9Fs.
Well, there is. That's true. Yeah, but I suppose you don't think of that when it comes to a Great Western engine. It's a Great Western engine. It must have been around forever because the Great Western's been around forever. But these were only actually introduced in 1949.
So that's after nationalisation?
Yeah, that's right. So they were the last Great Western Railway design. So they're completed prior to nationalisation in terms of design work, but the first one wasn't actually completed out of Swindon Works until 1949.
Right, and how many were there in the class?
There was just 10 of these locomotives. They had quite a short lifespan, but they didn't, certainly in BR service anyway, but quite a few of them went off to serve in industry after being withdrawn by British Railways.
So there was only 10 of them, and as you say, the sole survivor is at the Severn Valley Railway. What liveries did the locomotives carry during their period?
Well, surprisingly, they had quite a few liveries. So they had BR plain black with early crests and late crests. They also had BR black with lining on them as well. And then there's a couple of industrial colour schemes, including a maroon one, which worked at Coventry Colliery.
Wonderful. And how many of those liveries are going to be available in model form?
Well, actually, Rapido Trains has done quite a number on these. They've done pretty much the whole range of liveries that the 1500s carried. Plus, they've also done one in Great Western lettered green as well, just as an extra option for you. So even though it's a livery they never carried, actually does look very smart though.
I'm sure it does, absolutely. The one thing that I noticed when we were operating this model is it's actually very heavy. There's a lot of weight behind this model,
Yes.
isn't there?
Oh, there is, yeah. There's a lot of die casting used in creation of this locomotive. And pretty much all the tanks and the boiler, they're all die cast metal. It's got a die cast metal chassis inside as well. Plastic details used around the cab, obviously, but there's a lot of weight in it, and it packs a nice punch as well on the track.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, just to see it, just trundling over with the good set that we've got over here, which you can also see in our weathering series. Shameless plug. It just looked the part. It was just nice and smooth, and as I said, it's just got that heft to it, hasn't it?
Absolutely, and that's what these particular tank engines were all about. They're very, very powerful locomotives, particularly considering that it's only an 060. This had the power of a Class 4 locomotive in an 060 chassis.
So, what are the mechanicals behind this wonderful die-cast body?
Right, so there's a powerful CAN motor inside one of these. There's also a Next 18 decoder socket as well, which makes it really easy to change over to digital control if you want to. Plus, there's also firebox glare as well.
Oh, lovely. And is there a sound profile that you can fit to this locomotive?
So they've got options for DCC ready and DCC sound fit from the factory, from Rapido Trains UK, and there will be aftermarket sound profiles available for these locomotives as well.
So, as Mark would say, what is the price and availability of this model?
Right, so they're in stock now at Rapido Trains UK stockists, but they have been selling quite quickly again. They're another very popular product from Rapido. And the prices, they start at $149.95 for the DCC ready ones and rise to $249.95 for the factory DCC sound fit versions.
Well, it certainly is a fantastic little model, and I'm sure that lots of people are really looking forward to getting this in their collection. You can read the full review in issue number 197, that is the November edition of Hornby Magazine, which is available now. Or, of course, you can read it online if you subscribe at keymodernworld.com. And you can also read a full class history in railway realism as well.
That's right, yeah. Well, thank you very much for watching again today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.